Streaming live on YouTube now. So I don't need, I just have to push that on, have it on.
Yes.
Is all you have to do. To streaming live on YouTube now. So I don't need, I just have to push that on, have it on.
Yes.
Is all you have to do. It's really loud. To streaming live on YouTube now. Okay, that might be. So I don't need, I just have to push that on, have it on.
Yes.
Is all you have to do. It's really loud. I know what the problem is. That's when I have my YouTube on. I've muted it now. So now we're good.
Yes.
That's the one where I have the music playing in the background. I don't know how to turn it off. So it's gonna be real distracting. They'll see me everywhere.
I mean, but now you can also pull your bond up down here on your screen. The screen you're looking at right there.
Mhm.
Pull up Judicial Edition.
Oh, 'cause it's over there now. I usually do it on here. Well, I do the look at the stuff on here.
But then you sign your bonds on there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Calendar. Accept. Okay, here's this. Queues. Only one. Could not load. See if it does it again. I don't know why that screen's not on. Maybe I do this.
Did you gotta turn it on maybe?
It's on. I mean, this. This should be on somewhere. It's not. Oh, I don't want to do that. All right. I got this on over here.
Mhm.
It won't come on right here though.
What? Won't come
The bond. It should go up right here. I should be able to move this screen over here.
Hit start on it again.
Start. Uh-oh. Now we're happening.
There you go.
Now.
You can't do that.
Huh?
Oh, there it is. Keep moving. Because now you're covering some of your screen up over there. You need to make that smaller and move it over.
Yeah, that's the problem with this screen is I don't know how you correct it. That maybe.
There you go. That's how you do it. You're good.
And so I have the bond there. Then I can, I'm assuming I can sign it there. So, oh, there's Leah. I never told her not to do her. Then I'll see the,
And remember the police reports or offense reports, she sent both of them
right.
in one. So today is only England.
And do I have the,
MHA was sent yesterday.
no, it's separate.
Yes. Because Kim sends me the MHA and Molly sends me offense.
Broke into a mosque, really? He tried to steal heaven sent oil.
You're not recording,
I have no idea.
but you're live on YouTube.
I have no idea.
I think you are. You said live, you were on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
Um, Mute myself. Let's see who else is in here. Kim. You driving?
I'm sitting in the parking lot.
Pretending you're driving?
I'm not driving or pretending. I'm just loitering. I know I can't go into court 3 because of the echo.
We're not in court 3. You can go in court.
Oh,
She really can't because they're working.
That's all right. We'll send her in there. They're fixing it up. That's why it looks different right now.
oh.
We're getting new stuff, all this really expensive stuff that we didn't get. Getting like TV screens everywhere.
I hope they want to fix the escalators permanently.
We'd rather have TVs.
Yes.
But yeah, I had to come in early because I didn't know if it'd work or not. Apparently it is working.
And then I have to see you?
Don't have to see Claudia.
Yay, and I can see everybody.
That's right. You don't have to even log on now.
Mhm.
My closing, I do have a short closing argument. It's okay. Yes. It's really hard to find new words that rhyme for this topic.
Okay. Molly, Michelle. All we're waiting for is a sheriff. I think, or just missing the sheriff. Hey, tell Chad to drive over there and see what he's doing.
I know that I sent them the list.
It's like we have a drone video in it. Molly, you went to Tech, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
We play y'all tonight in basketball.
In basketball, our basketball team hasn't been as good lately as it was, but we have had a lucky streak recently, so we'll see.
Pretty good. But the Big 12 makes everybody look bad because they beat each other up all day. We're just glad we're not SMU, you know what I mean?
It's so true. Yes. Is this the new camera angle for the new courtrooms?
Yeah. We're in the Aux court right now. This is what it will look like once it gets all installed over there.
Except we'll fix yours where you'll actually be looking, we'll have them set it up differently. So that you'll actually not be looking to the side, like.
Mindy's making up stuff now. She claims it'll be fixed up differently. All right, there's the jail. So let's let them come hang out with us. Here's the problem. There it is. All right. Are you Mr. Englund?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And I do have a copy of the mental health assessment. I will consider that for the purpose of this hearing. Did you want to find?
Yes.
You raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear or affirm the testimony about to give be truth, the whole truth, that's about truth, help you God.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Mr. Englund, have you ever been diagnosed with a mental health issue?
Yes, ma'am. several different times. Since the age of 17, I've been in and out of hospitals and diagnosed with different.
What are your main mental illnesses?
Bipolar 2, anxiety disorder, manic depressive. The last one was bipolar 2 and anxiety disorder.
Okay, and when's the last time you were taking medication for any of those?
I was in Tarrant County Jail and I left October 27th and I was taking medication there.
Okay. And so we're applying for a mental health bond. If you were to get a mental health bond, you understand that you would have to continue to you would have to go to LifePath or whatever they've actually told you to do to get medication and follow any doctor's orders.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
And if you were to get out on a mental health bond, where would you live?
My grandmother's house in Garland, and she would provide me with a ride to Collin County. I've already spoken to her and she already agreed. The medication would go to her Walgreens. And I would stay on the medication because I need it. Actually, I feel a lot better now that I've been on it for a month and a half now.
Okay. And she would, well, do you have transportation outside of your grandma?
Yes, I do. I have, my friend would let me borrow her, it's a Impala, and I was using it before to get back and forth to little jobs and to medical appointments. For Crohn's disease, I have to go to JPS or Parkland. So since they're not treating me here, I would have to go do that too as well. So she would let me use her vehicle.
And how long have you been in the Collin County Jail this time? Or at this time?
This is my first time here, and I want to say a month and a half.
And so when you say you haven't been treated for your Crohn's disease, what kind of treatment does that entail?
I'm supposed to go for infusions every 8 weeks, but now I'm at 15 weeks, so I'm starting to have very bad issues, internal bleeding, headaches, stomach cramps, and stuff like that. But usually I get a Remicade infusion, but now they're going to have to push it back to 4 weeks. I have an upper and lower GI and endoscopy that I'm supposed to do next month. And they told me they're not going to pay for it here at Collin County. So they told me they weren't going to do the infusions, and they just keep taking it off the computer. So I've been freaking out about that and begging for pain medicine for it. They gave me Tylenol yesterday, but it doesn't help. And it's very embarrassing with the issues or defecating on myself and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get them to help me. I did ADA complaints, grievances, medical. I talked to the captain and nothing has happened yet. So I'm scared about that. My dad died from colon cancer just last year. So I'm very worried about that.
Okay. So, so you're not able to get treatment for that, except for the pain, which is not suitable. The Tylenol is not cutting it, is it? I'm sorry, you have to answer out loud because someone's typing it.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I have cramping, bloating. I run to the bathroom sometimes 5 to 20 times a day. Irritation from wiping. I don't get any kind of ointment. I don't get any kind of medication besides fish oil. And they did fix my diet eventually, but after very many complaints. But no, I'm not getting treatment, and the Tylenol does not really help me at all. But.
Okay. And so the other part of the mental health bond is you'd have to check in once a month in the court and phone in and check in by phone once a week. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a phone to use?
Yes, ma'am. I have my own cell phone, and my grandmother has a home phone, and I have 2 other devices that I can use. So I mean, I have phones, but I have a cell phone. A work phone.
I'm sorry, Miss Kraft, I don't know, but have you offered the court the police report or anything? And are you going to?
I do have it.
Oh, okay. And so it's true when you were arrested that you were very remorseful and cooperative on the scene. Is that fair?
Yes, ma'am. My grandfather had passed away a few days before. My daughter pushed me away, and I got drunk and I got high. I relapsed, and I felt like a piece of crap. I apologize to the Plano Police for wasting taxpayers' dollars and just them having to deal with my nonsense. You know,
Just hold on. I'm sorry. Just answer the questions because now I need to explain what you mean by your daughter pushed you away. What were you attempting to do when your daughter pushed you away?
when my grandfather passed away that day, going to the foot doctor, I tried to go give my daughter and my grandmother a hug. And she was so distraught that she told me to get away from her at the time because she just wanted my grandmother to hug on her. And it upset me. It upset me because she's my best friend, you know, and she was upset.
So you were trying to console her.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that
Yes.
fair? Okay. And so you have every intention to follow the rules. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I do. And I plan to go back to school. I will check in. I hope for this opportunity. I don't feel I deserve it, but I would like the opportunity to prove myself to society. And Collin County's been great to me as far as all the programs and stuff that y'all offer here. So I'm hopeful that I have the opportunity to prove myself.
Okay. And have you been participating in the programs there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I do. In Dovo classes, I've already got certificates for how to start my business as I'm a personal trainer. So I've been writing my business plan to get that started. And I've been in overcomers and anger management, which I learned a lot about myself, realized that my anger issues really were the problem that I was covering my loss and rejection and stuff like that. And so I've kind of been learning a lot through the program.
Okay. Sorry. We have to keep this short. Thank you. I pass the witness.
Does the state have any questions?
No questions from the state, Your Honor.
Anything else from the defendant?
Just that, and we would ask the court to grant the mental health bond and give him that opportunity.
Okay. And anything else from the state?
Your Honor, just to read the criminal history into the record. Okay. On October 30th of 2003, defendant was arrested for burglary of a habitation. He was given 5 years jail time, probated for 5 years. That was then revoked and he received 3 years confinement. On April 14th, 2004, defendant was arrested for a Class A evading. He received 48 days. On 4/19/2004, defendant was arrested for a Class B evading, and received 48 days. On June 2nd, 2006, defendant was arrested for theft, $50 to $500. He received 57 days. On November 13th, 2007, he was arrested for credit card or debit card abuse. No dispo information on that. On January 17th, 2008, defendant was arrested for burglary of a habitation. He received 3 years confinement. On January 30th, 2008, defendant was arrested for burglary of a habitation, received 3 years confinement. That same day, he was also arrested for credit card or debit card abuse, received 6 months confinement. On April 6, 2012, defendant was arrested for evading arrest, received 3 days. On July 14th, 2013, defendant was arrested for burglary of a vehicle. He received 105 days. And there were 3 counts of that, each of which he received 105 days. On July 23rd, 2013, defendant was arrested for burglary of habitation and received 10 years confinement. On July 23rd, 2013, he was arrested for theft greater than $1,500, less than 20K, received 2 years. On April 10th, 2017, defendant was arrested for burglary of habitation. He received 8 years deferred. On May 12th, 2020, he was arrested for assault causing bodily injury to a family member, received 180 days. On September 19th, 2022, He was arrested for assault causing bodily injury to a family member. No dispo information on that. And that's the end of the criminal history, Your Honor. And we're just going to object due to the criminal history and the facts of this offense.
Your Honor, may I be heard one last time in response to the criminal history?
Sure.
Thank you. In spite of the criminal history, he waived Miranda, and there's no mystery that he had remorse at the scene, like a real human being. And I think he took foreign currency, I think, and he took things that the facts of the case in itself is not as overwhelming as his criminal history. And we would ask that he be given that opportunity to do the bond.
Here's the problem. We have a very, very, very lengthy criminal history plus a very borderline mental health diagnosis. So I'm going to go ahead and deny bond at this time. Good luck. Thank y'all.
Thank you.